Hey guys, we're going to be doing a stand strong enough for this guy here. This is what we came out of the bag that we did in the last stream. This is the first attempt, but unfortunately it's not strong enough. I suppose it could be, but it's not. So we're going to have to try something else. Don't forget there's stuff in the description, channels you might like. Link to Art of War by Sunzi, and Discord. Oh gosh. I think what's going on. That was bad. Hope they didn't blow everyone's eardrums. Man, let's see. I think that's good. Oh, for sure. It's also for the people watching later, that kind of thing. I just got a new tripod, so we're trying it out today. Alright, so I need... How's it going, Brian King? So I'm going to try something else this time. So what we're looking at, the problem with this one is it's too darn flimsy. And so I tried to double it up a little bit, and it is strong enough to hold up maybe half this thing, but it's just not strong enough. So what I'm going to do is, instead of doing this three-legged thing here, I'm going to essentially make the same thing as this, or this is a better example, that instead of having them start here, I think I'll have them start out here and have them come into the middle somewhat, of course, not too much, and they come out like a vase. So it'll have feet that'll look like something like that, not necessarily like that, but essentially that'll be the feet, and it'll come out and come up. We'll see how that works out. Oh, and because it's gonna be so heavy, I think we're gonna have two coming out. So the stand is gonna have two strands coming out and coming up to where it'll be able to hold on to it. So it'll have the pinching effect where it'll be held up that way at least. We'll figure it out as we go. Alright. For sure. Oh, really? I like the lantern holder as well. Certainly at this scale, it's almost useless unless I start making it out of steel or something like that. But when I get to this size, I'm really going to have to start getting creative, which is what we're going to try and do today. Not really sure how long the wires are gonna have to be, but that's okay. We're just gonna improvise. We're just gonna make sure that this thing is strong enough, whatever we do. Oh, for sure, yeah. I think I'm just doing my own spin on the lantern. Like, the one I've seen is like 4 or 6. I decided to do 8 with this one, but yeah, you're right. You know, it's not exactly the headdress of the century, but I still think it looks cool. And it seems like something, it seems people like it more and are more willing to buy it than the headdresses anyway. I think I'm going to put that somewhere safer. These are really long. I should have probably considered that before cutting them. Both my pliers handles are coming off. It does not make this very easy. Right, for sure. Maybe one of these days I'll get brave enough to do something along those lines. Need to get on with something like a sculpture. Like, I want to build a spaceship so badly. I almost just don't really know where to start. I don't know if these are thick enough. These are not thick enough. So let's put those aside. There's the Scotch tape. Alright. Probably my favorite song on here. Let's go ahead and do all 3. I have the ending right here. I think I can actually get this off without cutting it. Yeah, it's already done. Oh yeah, I actually got the idea from the same place I got the lantern idea. And that's actually pretty standard anyway. I'm pretty sure that would hold something a little, maybe half the size. Still pretty flimsy though. We're fine. But like I said, once it gets to this scale, these wires just aren't thick enough, and I already doubled it on this one, and tripling it, I guess I could still triple it. I could do that. It's just it's a lot of copper. I guess that really doesn't matter in the long run, but still. Can't act like I got an unlimited supply. Supply. That is also not the right length. Let's see. Here. Should have had this wire prepared before I went live. I need to do the boring stuff. Especially at the very beginning of the video. I hope everybody realizes they can go straight to the end of the video just to see what I've gone up to. It's pretty long. I don't know if I need to do that. Yeah, what I plan on doing for this one is it's gonna come out and come up, and I think I'm gonna do like a point with a triangle at the top to where all the pressure of the weight of it is gonna come to that point, come to that triangle, and I'll just reinforce it in the way I can, any way I can, even if that means reinforcing it down at the bottom as well. But the trouble is, we'll have to find a way to reinforce it without it getting clunky and looks like I'm trying to just like, oh man, I'm just patching up here kind of thing, which is what I was planning on doing with that one until I just was like, whatever, just start over, let's come up with something new, come up with another idea. Arm is so much weaker than my right. That'll have to do. And it's hot. Alright. Oh, we got one more. Let's do this one. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess 6 should be all I need, but let's do 7 anyway, just because I have the wire in front of me. Should be good enough. Alright, now to wipe these down. Cocky Bird, or excuse me, Crocky Bird, how's it going? Jacked, LOL. Let's call fat. Right, yeah, that's kind of what I had in mind, because what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make it three-dimensional wide, in the sense that it can't just be a wafer thin, you know, 2 dimensions. It's going to have to come out, and then up, triangle, you know, point up to a point, and it'll have to be tall enough that this thing can dangle from it. So it's going to have to be... It's fairly tall. Like, if this wasn't gonna droop, let's see, how tall is that? Oh, look at that. Is that centimeters or inches? Jeez. Here we go. This thing is 22 inches tall. 23 inches tall. So about knee height for me, I guess. It's so flimsy, you know? I don't like it. Anyway. Let's do that, should I? Yeah? Let's do it, too. You mind giving me a water, too? I guess you need me to get out of your way, huh? Just got a new tripod. Oh, I mean, it's new to me. Oh, I thought it wasn't that tall. Oh man, that's so freaking exciting. Did you do the black or the blue? I suppose I'm trying to blind you, or keep you from being blinded by the sun, but I guess the lights don't do any better. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Feels like it's already been wiped, but that's okay. I'll take care of it. Black pearl, that's cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the cool part about what I do, is that the only thing I have to spend money on is the crystals, which isn't exactly inexpensive, but at least all my metal's free. Well, that was the start of the wire. That's interesting. That's fine. buy? 22 for 16 ounces of resin. That doesn't seem like a lot. Get some paper towels. I know we always have some in here, but I think we're always out too. One more, I think. Or I guess there's 2 more after this one. Oh wow, that's, yeah, I guess so. 16 ounces, small bottle of soda. That's a lot of money for a little bit. Can you imagine spending 23 bucks on a bottle of soda, John? At the gas station?
What?
It's fine. Don't worry. It ain't no thing. In a moment, I'm gonna want to wash my fingers, wash my hands, I should say. So I'm just gonna wash my only my fingers, guys. I'm gonna wear finger nets for my or finger caps for my knuckle caps. One more. I'm just gonna wash my hands real fast and put you guys on mute. I'll be right back. And we're back. Yeah, for real. Yeah, those damn lights. It's better than looking down. Yeah, I used to watch the Angry Gay Pope a little while back. I don't even know what he's up to anymore. That's like, that's an old reference. That's for sure. Yeah, if I remember correctly, he was documenting, or he mostly did the Scientology stuff. I'm gonna turn on the ear. So essentially what I have to do is get this as straight as possible if I can. Find the halfway point. And then bend it in half. Do it to all of them. Gotta have him on. You talking about the Angry Gay Pope? Angry Gay Pope? Alright, I'm gonna leave it like that. For now, at least. Let's get these as straight as possible. It's not gonna be straight as much as I need it to be, but you can always work it as you go. Heck yeah, man. One down. Yeah, I hope he's doing alright. Hope he hasn't been kidnapped by the crazy Scientologists. Experimented on. Which we all know goes on. At least anybody who's aware of things. Yeah, I remember I was actually there for the Master Nathaniel. That was pretty cool. He's alright. Pretty fly for a gay guy. I even mean that in the sense that he doesn't seem all that gay, which is nice. It's one of the less annoying ones. I like to think of myself as a somewhat less annoying person, annoying gay one. Can only go as far as somewhat, though. So we got two here that are about the same length. So that's important to know. The real bitch about this is going to be the packing if someone actually buys this. That would really be the pain in the ass. It would have to be, like if I were to make this one into one, they would have to be that big. I guess you could bend the feet. That wouldn't be too bad. Just bend them back. These are about the same size too, so this is a good thing. I'm trying to think of a way to get them to where it's going to be in the front and back will be the shortest, and then the side to side be the longest. So it'll have the going up the sides. Yeah. Trouble is that YouTube is falling down the tubes, guys. Has anyone else noticed the influx of advertisements? Anytime something gets a lot more ads, it's going down the tubes. So unless we're willing to start paying YouTube Premium, we're gonna start seeing a lot more ads. We already do see a lot more ads. Lady Metalsmith, how's it going? I saw that the guy who made those sculptures out of wire. That's pretty cool. He did the dragon from Dragon Ball Z, John. Master Shenron. That was pretty cool. I think if I'm going to do an animal of any kind, it'd definitely be a dragon. Lady Smith, if you haven't seen it, there's the new lantern. Who goes there? It's like I'd say a damn thing with these. Man, I never know if that's important or not. I need to change that damn ringtone. And that guy's stuff was awesome. Yeah. Yeah. No, I get that. Oh yeah, me too. Don't ever forget, guys. You can always go to my Discord and be part of the conversation. I'm just gonna check this voicemail real fast. Okay. Belongs in a gallery. Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to start thinking about doing something like that. Talking to other artists and getting involved. Trouble is, those galleries cost money to be involved in. And it's just like, oh man, if you don't sell anything, it's a bust. What I need to do is start sleeping around. Start finding people who are willing to have sex with me in exchange for advertising. Is it the same number? Yeah. Yeah, bow. Picks a fight with the police and finds it. Just wondering if it's a package. I'm always wondering if it's something important. It's all about the same length there. Oh yeah. I actually got a number from somebody who does that sort of thing apparently. Something about yoga instructing, they always seem to be art people as well. So you'll have your art on the wall and it'll be available for purchase. I had a friend who was a health guru. His job was to make you physically and spiritually healthy. And he did all the right things. He only ate, he didn't drink milk, didn't eat, a lot of meat, especially not red meat, mostly fish, that kind of thing. He read all the books. He knew about the stones and what they did. And all of that, he still got an inoperable brain tumor right behind his left eye and ear. So, for anybody who's investing their entire life and life savings into health stuff like yoga and meditation and crystals, just remember, it's not going to stop you from getting sick. It's just going to keep you from enjoying delicious things like salty meat and sweets, things that are enjoyable. Yeah, and I know how disgusting milk is. Milk is disgusting, but it's still delicious when it's mixed with milk, or chocolate syrup. Huh? Eggs are disgusting too. Yeah. Hell, if we're thinking about it, boiling the skin, of a rotisserie chicken in an oven, They're like, that meat's just falling right off the bone. But I was actually just having that conversation with a hardcore vegan. they were doing this video thing where he was showing these clearly sheltered children. They were all wearing those prep school kind of things where everybody had to wear the same uniform. And he was showing how animals are slaughtered, you know, and there was all this, like, you know, it was pretty graphic, you know, and I'm just like, yeah, that's how food is made, but he wants to shame them into eating just vegan, right, into just being vegetarian or whatever, right, and I'm just like, you're still killing something to eat. That plant wanted to live just as much as the cow did. Difference is the cow can actually scream and the plant can't. So, you know, it's one thing to be ashamed of eating meat. Sorry, it's one thing to be ashamed of eating, but to be ashamed of just eating meat? Like, who are you trying to fool? Who are you trying to fool? Hell yeah, man. Yeah, you gotta build up an inventory. And then get a web page, which apparently is not cheap. Let's hope that's the same length. Alright, so all 4 of these are the same length. We have 6 here in total. And then the 7th one. I don't know if I need the 7th one. We'll save the 7th one for if we need anything extra. Now I have to decide how this is going to be. So I'm going to take something that is fairly consistent, like this. Still faced with the same exact problem. Maybe if I just pinched them closed. We're gonna have to have something like this here. I think I just figured out how we're going to do this. So, let's see. is what I have in mind, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Something along those lines. But I don't think that's gonna work. I think what I'll do is I'll wind up getting these straightened out. So let's get them all in the same spot. Yeah. Just gotta decide what I want this thing to look like. Yeah, for real, I know what you mean. Though I do need to get some use out of those amethysts that I bought a bunch of not too long ago. All right. See here. I guess I have this wire at my disposal, but I think I'll get a better wire. You gonna? We'll take it, guys. music stopped. It did not stop. It's just on a really quiet song. Or my computer's just being really quiet. Something's up with this, that's what it is. Tell me if that's too loud, guys. It is not loud enough for me. That was also nice. Ooh, yeah. It's always nice to get new tools. You ever think about doing a YouTube channel there, Lady Smith, and having one of those unboxings? I like to do unbaggings because they don't offer boxes where I get my crystals. remember that it's going to come this way no matter what. So I just want these to go up a little bit, because I don't want there to be too much play for the legs to just bend under the weight. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, so let's say 10. Yeah. Yeah, let's leave some of that on and use that for the next one. Yeah, I guess maintaining a YouTube channel is kind of a lot of work, even if you're doing it the easy way, which is what I do. Really funny. Got a few more to go here. Oh yeah, that's a lot of work. Hand embroidery, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a little while. Which is quite alright. I know there's always so much stuff to do in life. If you guys are interested in hearing and seeing some pretty amazing embroidery stuff, Handwork does some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, exactly. It's just amazing how much you can do. How much variety there is. Even in video games, somebody's got to make those backgrounds. Six, 9, 10. I sure do remember ya. Yeah, you do really awesome stuff with a needle and thread. My goodness. Arizona. You get one telemarketer and then you get an influx. Felt weird. Handwork, check it out. This is what we're working on. We're working on a stand for this baby right here. It's a African jade stone in the middle there with some dyed. So the guy explained to me. So the way they make these pearls this color is apparently they make the water that color for the clams or whatever the mussels that they use. Oh, no kidding. I mean, holiday stuff has to be started early, because then you have a big enough inventory. Like if I switched over to making little lanterns for Christmas ornaments, I could probably make a pretty penny doing that, but then I'd have all my time spent doing that instead of something I like. one of the two long ones. That's pretty awesome. Night lights. There's just so much potential. So many things you can do. Yeah, I wish I had some use for a custom knife. I suppose you could always find a use for it. If you have, it was a little bit ago, but I'm always willing to see it again. It probably will be, it was overflowing for a little bit. Trouble is, if the rappel doesn't leave the house, that's why I was trying to fix the pump today. I'm pretty sure it's done. I had the super glue pieces together. No, I know exactly what you mean, Brian King. I need to finish that mask up here. You guys remember that mask I was working on with headphones? You know, and then of course the crown as well. I don't know about the crown. I'm gonna have to get back to the drawing board on the crown. The ground is wet. Oh, wet all the way over there? Yeah. Oh. Really? I don't know. Oh. Yeah, see, I was trying that with my jewelry. Trouble is, with jewelry, I don't have the necessary, like, hypoallergenic stuff to work on jewelry. Even these headdresses are a risk. If anybody is allergic to copper, they need to know that before they go and buy one of these things. So, I'm gonna have to start doing some sculpture things as opposed to something you put on your bare skin, which is kind of cool, but kind of one of the reasons I'm going into these lanterns. Mostly because I get stuck on one thing, right? Like, who knows when the next time I'm going to get back into fucking doing crowns. Because... You say work on it?
Keep working on it.
Yeah, I know, work on it too. But who knows, you know? This is also another one of my favorite songs. Also, these lanterns are a bit expensive to make anyway, so I'm probably not going to make a lot of them. The next one I've got my eye on is it's another $40 crystal. And that's a lot of money to just spend on willy-nilly, not knowing if someone's going to buy it right away. Especially right now. Oh, that's right. I do believe I've seen something along these lines from you. Check that out, guys. That's from Lady Metalsmith. If my phone will... If it'll... But you guys can see what it is. See how that looks. Cut metal. Pretty darn cool. It must be pricey. Okay. I know how I'm going to get this thing done. I can't believe I went through that whole pack in, what, 2 days? Not even. Hell yeah. I saw the one, but let's start up. Oh, here we go. Check that out, guys. Ah, my phone doesn't, my camera doesn't want to. There we go. That's pretty cool, guys. I like the butterfly one. Or even the vine or the fern. Yeah, between two ferns. You heading out? Should I just make room for my brother to leave? Alright, you got it? Alright, so now we're going to have the painstaking task of figuring the fuck out how to get these things to be attached to each other. I'm pretty sure that I have an idea of how it's going to go down, but we're essentially going to be learning as we go. Get my seat set up here. What's that? Huh? Let's tell you what's up. Oh, because I could hear all. I could hear everything, guys. You use a sealant, huh? Yeah, one of these days I need to experiment with stuff like that. Oh gosh, I'm glad I'm not standing anymore. Oh, my feet are killing me. I was out doing, if you guys can see it, I got a new tripod. You can see it in the picture there. It's really cool. There's a, you know, I can make it go up like that with just a like little turny thing, and then I can, you know, this thing here, of course. Pretty sweet. It's a little beat up, and one of the legs can't really come out all the way, but it's exactly perfect from what I need it to do. All right, so. You talking about the one you just came out with recently? Let's figure this thing out. Dang it, I still need the other two. Alright, I'll put the longer ones over here so I don't forget them. Alright, so the goal is to figure the hell out how we're going to make the bottom legs scratched from before. There we go. Let's see here. Shit. I guess that'll just have to do for now. There we go. It's as low as I can get it for now. See if I can get this thing down some. There we go. I'd say that's better. Alright. So we want these bad boys to have enough room to be feet. thinking if we have them come apart. You saw all the designs by hand. Jeez Louise. They look really good. I think so. Okay. In order to make it stronger, I think so. I'm gonna try and get them attached via this way as well. That doesn't even look close. I don't even know how that happens. How does that even happen? Man, I don't even know how to freaking deal with that problem. I think what I should do is probably... Man. Looks like I'm gonna have to squeeze these things closed. Alright. Let's just get started. I need a nice long support. Not support, fabulous. Dropped the stand. Ah, come on. Alright, so let's see if I can get a long one out of this. Freaking... Now the main issue with jewelry and me is I can't be bothered to make the same thing over and over again. And I really don't, I guess I'm just not ready to make that quality. My goodness. Just don't have the tools, don't have the skill, and I don't really have the interest. Mostly I think the problem is I don't have the interest. you know what I can do? I can start up the chain a bit. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to wind up doing. Oh, my arm is so tired. It's freaking warm in here. Man, it is really warm in here. I must be working up a sweat, working up getting this wire off here. Brother. Man, do I need... Okay, I think I may already have enough, but I guess it's not too far away from the end, so we'll just man, my arm is killing me. Gross. It's a really dirty spot on here. There. Got my wire. Okay. Blah. We're only essentially now getting to the good part here. Alright, so this is not a long one. So we want 2 and 2. Alright, so let's get started. I'm gonna start start 5 inches up the line. I'm gonna go with 2 loops just because we're dealing with lots of iffy or don't know what we're doing right at this moment. Alright, so got 1 attached. Yeah, for real. Saturated indeed. Yeah, certainly what I want to do. You know, like if I'm working at a sandwich shop, I don't want to make everybody's. I don't want to make the same sandwich every day. I want to spice it up. Let's throw some freaking pepperoni on that bitch. Alright, so here we have another one. I'm just gonna put a flat surface on my lap just to get these nice and even. Oh, what did I do? Yeah, we'll start with 2 each. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so 2, 2. We're in uncharted waters here, by the way, guys. If anyone hadn't heard that already. Totally making it up as I go. No flicking clue what I'm doing. Halfway on, and we're looking pretty narrow here, but it should translate. It should translate well, a little bit well. Let's hope. Put my hand to rest. Excuse me. I got my days and nights mixed up really bad right now. I'm really normally asleep at this time. Let's not worry about that too soon. Alright. Now we've got a long one, 2 more short ones, and then the long one on the other side. we'll see how it goes. Man, my freaking hands. Alright, so, alright, okay. We got one more down. Yeah. We got one down to go. Alright. Ouch. Freaking hand is cramping. Excuse me. Alright, so what we've got right now is that. So I've connected all of them together, but I want it to be a circle, so let's flip this around. Alright. Let's see if this is gonna be any good. Do this right? I don't think I did this right.
Okay. It's making more sense now.
Let's take a look.
Alright, so... should have done it the way I thought I should. Which was to just bundle the whole damn thing up. Seems so painful. Well, at least now I guess there's two, right? For the most part. How very disappointing. Oh my gosh. Are you fucking kidding me? Let go! I think I know how to salvage this. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, that's sharp. So I know how to do this again in the future. Essentially, I need to just bind it all together in one big thing there until I reach the bottom, until I can then arrange these feet the way they need to be, and then bind them together. this is gonna be a lot stronger than before. Come on. Let go. So I want these legs to be just like it would be if it's a hexagon, I should say. So this has to be straight, this has to be straight, and this has to be straight. And I'll just adjust it as I go to make it, you know, perfect. Wow, my hands. They're really cramping and tired from all the work. They're like, give us a break. And I'm like, I already gave you a break last week. that's gonna make a much stronger base. I'm not gonna stop there. I'm gonna try and make it to where it's nice and wide. There's gonna be plenty of strength to go into these legs. Whew. Excuse me. I'm gonna go mute while I'm not talking. But I'm also gonna grab some wire. It's gonna take a second. This guy trying to justify eating plants is more virtuous than eating animals. Probably thinks that cutting flowers off of plants is a totally cool thing to do. What a jerk. Alright. Whoa. Some kind of crazy man. Some kind of crazy man. Kind of crazy man. Gummy bears. Would you? 1 second, guys. Ow! We're on there. We're not here, I should say.
Oh no.
Yeah, I told you. I told you, good times. Good times.
Look at that.
Yeah, well, it's gross.
There's still stuff in it.
Oh, well, anyway.
So never breathe out in the beast, yes.
Okay, sorry guys, I'll just go mute for a minute while my brother and I talk about
Or 5 minutes.
things. Mom, how's it going? Check it out. Check it out. So, what we're doing right now is making a stand that's strong enough. It's strong enough to hold it. So I got a Mark 1. Not so good. It's too flimsy. So we'll have to do that for something else. But this one here is already promising. It's got 6 feet instead of 3. That's an African jade in the middle there with some dark freshwater pirels. You want to say hi to Mom?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom! Yeah, I think that's just called African jade. You know how Africa is. They'll do anything to make a buck. Including call. Jade is like that Asian green.
Yeah, but this jade is...
Yeah, it's not jade. It's got jade is in quotations.
I'm saying, I found jade in Washington.
Yeah, but that's not jade. Look at that. Just green. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's green straight.
Some kind of green mountain.
Yeah, Green Mountain. Yeah. I was thinking about making a smaller lantern for my clinic. That'd be pretty cool. So every time I visit, they'd be like, "Oh my God, there's the guy who made that thing." My music is loud, huh? Oh man, I'll bet it's been loud. How's that? Oh shit. Running out of the thick wire that I need. Better? Awesome. Awesome. Did you have it? Do you have it? It's right here? Oh. Whoa. Oh, by the way, John. So, Jack passed away.
Yeah, here's one.
His funeral was this morning. Sent him yellow roses for friendship. I'd say that's appropriate. And he was an oddball, that's for sure. Hey Mom, I went garage sailing today.
Karate sailing.
Karate? Check out in the reflection of my phone. Got me a new tripod there. Aww. His nephew played the violin. Well, it's nice to know that he had some family. Yeah. Yeah, I got, actually, I should go get them real quick. Shit, that was close. I got this cute little table in the corner here. Cute little table. And check it out. Excuse me. And check out what else I got here. So it's hard to know what they are.
Shoulder blades.
That's what I was thinking when I was when I looked at them. I saw shoulder plates, something like that. Or oh, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. I was thinking like a thing, or even a vambrace. There we go, in the back. I could make it the centerpiece of a chest plate. Make two of them. But they looked pretty cool. I like them, so I got them. I forget how much. I think she sold them to me for $3. As is 5 for the table. Did you see the mini table? Yeah. It's a mini table. I think they call them
Tables smaller.
I think they call them butlers podiums or something like that. So you can put down so you can put down a tray or there's a wine bottle or something that you can put out there. Get a close up of the table. Oh, of these things. I think it looks pretty cool. Got a pretty little thing in the middle there. Totally make a crown out of that. That'd be a pretty sick crown. I could totally do it too. Just slap that baby right on my forehead. Just like, wow. let me show you what this is what I wear every day, Mom. This is the one, every time I leave the house, I'm wearing this one here. And then I got my goggles as well, of course, which always make it look even cooler. So that's what I look like when I leave the house. Look pretty sweet. And John's over here thinking, oh my god, this guy, every time we leave the house, I just want to shoot myself.
It's true.
Yeah. And then I'm just like, yeah, you wish you looked so cool. But that, I definitely like that one. Then I finished this one recently. This one here. Still don't know how that one sits. Pretty sure it sits something like that, but it's gonna take off my eyebrows if I try and leave it there. But it really doesn't sit any other way. I guess it sits kind of like that. That's how it looks like. It's got a hematite ring. This is actually one of my favorites here. Man, this is gonna make such a freaking mess. I better not do another one after this. Was this even the one I wanted to... Yeah, this is also what I like. There we go. The 60s, yeah. Copper stakes. There's a few more, but they're all tangled up in a big mess. You like the first one best? I like that one too. Call it. This is the first of the Crown of Gas series, and to give you a perspective, this is number 2 of that same series. And then that was number 3, but I'm not sure I like number 3 as much as I like number 1 or 2. That's a lepidolite orb there, and 2 amethyst. Whereas that one's just got an amethyst. But I really like the amethyst on this one because it's not clear like a crystal. It's kind of like a milk purple. So when it's illuminated, it's almost like, I don't know, it almost looks like it glows. It's pretty crazy. Figuring out how to store these things has been a real pain in the ass. Each one of them needs their own freaking space on the hook up here, the rack. Okay. Almost done getting this wire. what it's done so far. Wow, that is right in my face. Alright, so I think eventually I'm going to take a round object to these, to those feet here. Alright, so let's see, where did I leave off last time? There. So I want to go to this one. There. Alright, so before I go too far, I'm going to finish up this row that I just started. Just going to finish that up. Alright, so gotta arrange these the way I want it to be. Maybe I'll have them out more. Maybe I could have them in more. Maybe I will have them in more. Right. There we go. Get the rhythm of it. Get the rhythm of it. It's just the rhythm of the night. You saw John's new car? Yeah. It's got nice wheels and nice seats. It smells like crayons.
Still?
Huh?
Still.
It does still smell like melted crayons. It smells like melted crayons. It smells like he left children's playing crayons in the car and that they melted. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, whatever. Whoever left children's crayons in there. I mean, is there such a thing as adult crayon? I mean, I guess. They do have college. That's essentially adult daycare, so I wonder if they use crayons. I guess they do to make their signs. Isn't that funny? What are you, some kind of crazy?
Hello.
You guys did that to the van? Oh no.
Hello.
You're talking about, what was her name? Was it Little Red? No, it was Blue Bonnet. The van Blue Bonnet? Is that who you're talking about? Or the van you're talking about? Damn. It's coming along. I want this to be as strong as possible, and I think this style of weave is going to make that happen. Had the Mercury Jeff bought me had the fold down trays. Wow, that must have been forever ago. That must have been when we lived right next to Target. In Arlington, I think it was.
What was that? I was in the complex like last year. I recognized it. There's gonna be a creek of rocks, field of rocks, and shut up there. Big rocks.
There it is. Yep. You talking about recently?
Yeah.
You were at the place where we used to live in Arlington? Well, shit.
I recognized it right away.
What the hell were you doing out there? Ryan?
That's it.
Ryan? Yeah, okay, so that's it, what she's talking about. Dun, dun, dun. I could do more. I probably will do more. I wonder if I should just have that whole thing, because they all touch the ground fairly well. Alright, I need more wire, so I may as well do more. Oh, one more. that strength. Okay, alright. Oh, my nail polish. It's one of my nail polishes. For the middle finger there. But it gets all knocked off from the wire, so I don't always brush up on the nail polish. Unless I've got, you know, an hour before I go live. But even then, I don't remember. Alright, I'd say we don't have to pay attention to the legs anymore. So let's start dividing up the wire here. We got 4 long ones and 8 short ones. So let's get the 2. Alright, so this is on that side. This is on that side. Let's see here. Alright, that looks good. Before I go splitting shit, maybe I should go up some more. Well, let's take a look. Go up just a little bit more. Oh. I was also about to do something totally. Huh. I didn't even think about that. That's really fun. Well. Let's get some more wire here. Oh, I see how I did that. That's really funny. Alright, so let's try it this way then. Thank you. Definitely think it's coming along well enough. guess I don't want it to be too tall. Let's start splitting them off now. Okay. Alright, so as we can see here, the two long ones are on either side there. So what I'm gonna want to do is I'm gonna have it start out. I'm gonna have it start out all the way full here, so it's gonna be kind of like an hourglass, and then I'm gonna take the two, split them. In fact, let's actually kind of coax them into place already. Alright. Let's see if that is gonna do good. Do well. Do very well. Alright, so first
shovel very well.
some kind of mystery men. Like, I got it! The slain! I think in Deadpool 2, that lady, the, you know, lucky girl or whatever her name is, what does she call herself? What did she call herself? Jinx or something? John, help me out here, eh? That girl, the one. Do you cut yourself? Yeah, I got one here. That's yeah, fresh. My fingers are constantly poked and pricked. But other than that, I haven't had a big bleed in a long time. Even then, I really didn't bleed a lot, and no infections so far. The big thing is that if I do get a split in my skin, it's usually right about here, where the wire just parts the dry flesh just right in two. It doesn't really bleed ever, but it sure stings a bit. Alright, so okay, let's continue this way. Coconut oil? Yeah, I suppose there's all kinds of things I can do that I never get around to doing. Alright, so I've split these two to go in the the directions I want them to go, where it's gonna come up. It's gonna come up. It's gonna come out, and then it's gonna come up, and then hopefully this thing will fit right in the middle there. So this isn't even enough. So we're gonna have to go up somewhere. So it's more of a V there. Ouch. Freaking nail. Yeah. It's like, yeah, well, sure, whatever. So I know what I can do. But is it really worth it? Gotta make that all freaking nice and tight for anybody who's playing along at home. Woo-wee. Oh boy. I feel like this is gonna take forever. You know, something in there would be pretty cool. Well, we'll see. We'll all see. Alright, let's see. How far can we get this thing to go? Whew. Well, that's not really that long. Let's get a longer one. Those aren't the right thickness. Alright, looks like I have to harvest another one. To give me time to stretch my legs. Excuse me. Wire undone. Get back to work. Ends up being the long way. That's the plug-in for sure. Oh man. Excuse me. At some point, I go to sleep. Alright. Okay. Come on, really? Jeez Louise. Shit. Fucking ankle. I guess we'll see what happens when I get there.
Good meat from it.
Certainly is a lot of work to be done right here in the middle of all this. What's up, no bullshit? How's it going? Check out what we're working on. Trying to make a strong enough stand, and it's getting there. That's pretty strong so far. Something that's strong enough to hold this up. Whatever. Shit, time. So I'm thinking that all I would really have to do is, let's see here. Issue, I might have to put a hook down here, have strands going up and down. I suppose if I'm going to implement something like that, I better do it in the early stages. Let's see here. How could we make this stronger without screwing with the structure? I guess I could. I have to think about it. Excuse me. Time to 4:25. I think this might be a good stopping spot. Cause I am hella tired. Ready to go to bed for at least a few hours. And but this is what we got done today. Look at all that. hard work. I might extend this down, but they are doing well. Quite well, actually. Quite well indeed. Then I think I have to just figure out a way to strengthen this. But I guess that will already be figured out when the triangular thing is. Okay, so the triangular thing. Alright. Huh. Yeah. I still think it's possible. I might just have to add wire up here. It would be interesting to see how I take care of the problem. But I think I'm gonna head off, guys. Guys, have yourselves a good day. Rest of the day. I'm gonna sleep for a little while, and then I'll be back on probably, maybe. But I'll keep you updated. Just take it easy.